What's going on, guys? UT21 here. So today we're back with yet another unboxing video. So in today's unboxing video, I went to two stores. I went to Walmart and Kroger's. Now, at Walmart, they had just got their 2019 AK. So no, if you're asking, sadly I did not find an R32 Skyline. And I really do hope to, but I did find this nice 1970 Camaro and this Lamborghini Reventon. But otherwise, Matchbox had just restocked. And gosh darn it, did I hit the jackpot. I got a 94 Audi Avant RS2, which that's what it says in the package, but it's really RS6. I will explain the story later, once we get to that car. A Porsche Panamera 2008 Holden VE UT SSV. Definitely my favorite car of all, and I'm saving it for last, because why not? But I went to Kroger's, as I mentioned, and I got a car I've been really trying to find, which is this 55 Corvette, and I got another Gran Turismo car, the Renault Sport RS1. And one last car I have to get in the Gran Turismo series is the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. So I'm pretty much done except that car. But with that said, let's take a look at the first car, Renault Sport RS1. So let's take a look at the package. So we have a nice detailed pic of the RS1. Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator. Wheels. 208. Aegis 3 and up. Renault Sport RS1. Case coating. Hot Wheels, Gran Turismo. This collection celebrates the sophisticated style of authentic vehicles in the Gran Turismo way. And all the cars you can get from the series. Made in Thailand, 2017 Mattel. Copyrights like Nissan, Ford, GM, PlayStation, Renault. Barcode, Mattel. But that is all for the package of the Renault Sport RS1. So let's open this beauty up. So here's the Renault Sport RS1 out of that package. So let's take a look at it. So these nice 5-spoke wheels. Gray. Plastic base. It's made in Thailand. 2015 Mattel. It says Renault Sport RS, not Renault Sport RS1. This little black mark right here. This is on all of them. I really do not know what it means. We have number 14 on the side intake. I have another little intake going across there. Sponsors like Polyphony Digital, RS1, Hot Wheels. Bonnet has some vents on it. This is RS1 again. Have a little bit of stripes going across the edge of the bonnet. Number 14, Gran Turismo. Probably says the real driving simulator or something under Gran Turismo, but on the bonnet it says Gran Turismo again, the real driving simulator. Front's pretty detailed, no detailed headlights or anything, but I've always really liked Renaults. Renault logo, headlights. That's a pretty cool car. The back, that's the taillights right there. Dual exhaust. Spoiler, I've always thought this was really cool, but this is Renault Sport on the side. The spoiler is metal, and the Renault name is engraved in the spoiler. I've always really thought that was really cool. This is a Renault Sport across the top of the windscreen. I mean, it's not on the windscreen piece, but that would have been the windscreen. Can't really see inside too much. Kinda. Looks okay. That is all for the Renault Sport RS1. So let's go on to the next car. The 1970 Camaro. So you have Aegis 3 and up, 1970 Camaro. Guaranteed for life. Hot Wheels, 50 years. 346 out of 365 for the 2019 model year. It's usually pick with the Camaro. 7 out of 10. HW Speed Graphics. Case coating. 70 Camaro, HW Speed Graphics, real race performers that speed fast on the track. Blue Your Obvious collection. 17 Mattel, GM made in Malaysia. Mattel, barcode. But that is all for the package of the 70 Camaro. So let's open the car up. So here's the Camaro out of the package. So let's take a look at it. So we have pure fibes with silver outlining. I don't know if the exhaust comes out the side. It's dual. 70 Camaro GM came out in 2011, and it says 13. There's probably a tooling adjustment or something. Made in Malaysia, black plastic base. Forgive me if that's wrong how to pronounce this, but I think it says Hotchkiss suspension, or I've heard of them. Also says Hot Wheels in the back here, black. Some black and white stripes going across there. Hotchkiss suspension, as I mentioned. Forgive me, that's not how you pronounce it. More stripes going across the bonnet. Front, nice grille. A splitter, and the lights. Lights are not detailed. Same as the other side. Back we have a rear spoiler and more stripes on the boot lid. The rear taillights and license plate. The interior. So it doesn't have a side window, it's pretty easy to see inside. Looks pretty detailed, I can see that shifter pretty well. Actually looks like it's stripped out. Interesting. But that is all for the 1970 Camaro. So let's go on to the next car. This is what I've been trying to find for a little while. The 55 Corvette. Let's take a look at the package. Guaranteed for life. Under 92 on 365. Hot Wheels, 50 years. Car itself, very nice detail pick. Then and now, 3 out of 10. 55 Corvette. Just 3 and up. Case coating. 5 Corvette, then and now, cars from the past and present. Can you collect all 5 pairs? Yeah, I've always really liked that and now. It's a really cool series. Boot Office collection. 2017 Mattel. Separate GM. Mattel and barcode. But that is all for the package of the 55 Corvette. So let's open this beauty up. So here's the 55 Corvette out of the package. Might have mentioned this is one car I've actually been really wanting to see at Cars and Coffee. I mean, I have seen a C1 Corvette, but I've seen the facelift. I haven't seen the pre-facelift, which these pre-facelift C1s are pretty rare. So let's take a look at it. 55 Corvette, 2012 Mattel. Well, that's been out for a little while. Thought it was a new model, but Hot Wheels, some white stripes going across the side there, a little bit of silver on the bottom. Nice 5-spoke wheels. Some more white stripes going across the bonnet. Surprisingly, which I don't really like this detail, but you can't really see the headlights. There's not too much like outline in the headlights where you can actually see them. I mean, there is a slight outline, but you have to look at it a little bit to see it. But I have a logo right there. Got a nice grill. Same as the other side, except we have a fuel filler door. Back we have some fins. I'm pretty sure these are where the tail lights would go, and they are not detailed. We also have 2 dual exhaust ports. get some stripes going across the rear bonnet. The interior, the seats are pretty detailed, but you can't really, since a 1/2 it's not going to be perfect, but there's not really too much like outline of any buttons or anything. But this is a convertible, so it's easy to see the interior. But that is all for the 55 Corvette. So let's go on to the next car. The Lamborghini Reventon. Forgive me if that's not how you pronounce it, but I can't really pronounce Italian that well, but let's take a look at it. So a pic of the car itself. Hot wheels. Guaranteed for life. 18 out of 250. 2 out of 5. HW Roadsters. I think it's a new series for 2019. Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. Ages 3 and up. CA case. Case coding. Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. 2 out of 5. HW Roadsters. Drop the top and hit the road. These Roadsters are a raggin'. Build your Hot Wheels collection. 2017 Mattel Lamborghini. Barcode. Mattel. Well, that is all for the package of the Lamborghini Reventon. So let's get this car unboxed. So here's the Lamborghini Reventon out of the package. So let's take a look at it. Now, one thing I do want to point out, I don't know if it's this way in the real model, but the fenders flare out a lot. You'll notice, like, right here, like, it just seems, like, really weird that they flare out and the wheels are not, like, at the same length of the fender like they are, like, up here. I just kind of find that really weird. I mean, I like it when wheels line up with the fender, and that's typical for most cars, so. It's in a black plastic base, made in Malaysia. Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. Hot Wheels. 210 Mattel. These weird looking flat spoke wheels. I haven't really featured too many of these wheels on my channel, but they're kind of interesting looking. Have an intake on the side. Nice pearl green color. Stripes on the bonnet. Gold and black stripes. Lamborghini logo. Headlights are detailed. Some vents in the front. Same as the other side. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like a concept for the Aventador. Kind of to succeed the Murcielago at the time. Pretty sure. Some more stripes. That's where the engine would be right there. Taillights are not detailed, but we do have an exhaust, and it does say Lamborghini in the back. I always really love Lamborghini exhaust. I've seen quite a few Aventadors spit flames. Yeah, check out my Cars and Coffee video to see that. It was an amazing experience for me. Digging Cars and Coffee, that is. Interior. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Pretty easy to see. And pretty detailed. But that is it for the Lamborghini Reventon Roadster. So let's go on to the next car. The 94 Audi Avant RS2, or RS6 that's in here. I would like to explain the error with this car. So I've been looking a lot around the internet. I can't really seem to find any evidence. So apparently, as I mentioned, this is an Audi RS6. It's an older one. And not an Audi Avant RS2. Now, apparently, this is an error with every single one of these cars made. It's quite surreal. There is actually no evidence of Matchbox ever making an Audi RS2. That is even more surreal, but I actually do kind of have a theory that Matchbox, they were planning to release an RS2, and they went ahead and designed the card art and stuff, but they didn't really have enough time to complete the casting for the RS2, so they went ahead and just shoved the RS6 in there, but it's just so weird. It's such a weird thing. I can't really find a good explanation for why this happened, but it's just so weird. But with that said, let's take a look at the package. Forget that this is an RS6 of the RS2. Metal parts. Matchbox, we have an open road background with the RS2. Matchbox road trip, 14 out of 35. 94 Audi Avant RS2. Ages 3 and up. Matchbox, if I didn't mention that. The back, case coating. Matchbox.com. Might I mention that Matchbox cars actually have really small cases. 94 Audi Avant RS2, 20 out of 125. For use of some Matchbox sets, made in Thailand, 2018 Mattel. Ooh, 2019 Mattel, this must be a 2019 Matchbox car, nice. Copyright Audi, Mattel, barcode, or whatever. But that is it for the package of the Audi Avant RS2. So let's get the RS6 out of the package. So here's the RS6 out of the RS2 package. So let's take a look at it. This really weird chromed 10-spoke wheel. Really weird. But otherwise I really like this wheel design. Plastic base. 2N6, 2N17 Mattel, meaning that they did some tooling change. Audi RS6 Avant, 2N4. Nice white color, pearl white color. Fuel filler door. Grill with the Audi logo on it. Headlights. This is still too fast on the license plate. Some fog lights and air dam and the vents on the side. Same as the other side except without the fuel filler door. Back says the same thing. Still too fast. Audi logo. Clearly says RS6. I was about to burst out laughing because I thought I was going to say RS2. That would have been utterly hilarious. The tail lights. Exhaust ports. You have an antenna right there with a spoiler in the back. And a sunroof. Otherwise, the interior looks good inside there. I think it's a manual, maybe. But that's it for the Audi RS6. So let's go on to the next car, the Porsche Panamera. So let's take a look at it. Little parts. Matchbox. 17 out of 35. The car itself. Open road background. Be a great place to take the Panamera out. Right. Porsche Panamera. Ages 3 and up. The back. Case coating, Matchbox.com. Porsche Panamera, 26 out of 125, now for use on Matchbox sets. 2018 Mattel, made in Thailand. Copyright for Porsche. They have stuff like Mattel and the barcode. But that is all for the package of the Porsche Panamera. So let's open this beauty up. So here's the Porsche Panamera and the package. So let's take a look at it. So nice 5-spoke wheels. Gold outline. 2010 Mattel. Plastic base. Scale in here, yeah, it's a 166. Pretty close to a 164. Except a little smaller. No really noticeable difference to a 164, but fuel filler door. They have an intake on the side there. It's a nice dark blue metallic color. Headlights and the Porsche logo. Fog lights on the side. License plate. Vents on the rear dam. Same as the other side. The back. Tail lights are detailed. The license plate says FLO1126. Porsche Panamera. Quad exhaust. This would be a pretty cool daily driver if I do say so myself. I have a sunroof up there. The interior, it's kind of a yellowish orangish color. Looks really nice. Rear's pretty detailed. But that is it for the Porsche Panamera. So let's go on to the next and last car. You'll notice I've been really trying to rush through this just to get to this car, but this is obviously my favorite car of this whole unboxing video, the 2008 Holden VE Ute SSV. It's a VE on the VE Commodore platform, by the way. So let's take a look at the package. Metal parts, Matchbox Road Trip, 16 out of 35, the Ute itself, and the open road background. You just threw it up. Case coating, Matchbox.com, 24 out of 125. 08 Holden VE Ute SSV, made in Thailand. 2018 Mattel. Copyright Holden, official licensed product. Tell the barcode. But that is it for the package of the 2008 Holden VE Ute SSV. So let's open this utterly beautiful car up. So here's the 2008 Holden VE Ute SSV out of the package. So, with that said, let's take a look at it. Have a gray plastic base. Made in Thailand, 2017 Mattel. Holden Ute SSV, 2010. Really beautiful green color. I don't really like these wheels on it though, these 6-spoke wheels. They don't really look too good. I mean, I like them in general, but they just don't look good in the Ute, and they have that really weird chromish appeal to them again. Fuel filler door. Small little vent with an indicator on it. I always really like that touch on a lot of cars today. Holden, the Holden logo and the grill. Headlights. Some vents on the side. It says SSV in the license plate. A big air dam. Same as the other side. The back. It's kind of hard to see through the camera, but the Holden logo is right there. SSV. SS right there. And V, I'm pretty sure. One detail I find really weird is that the taillights, they don't wrap around. That's just really weird. I might have to see if I can try to paint some taillights to make it look like they wrap around, because that's such a weird print. Quad exhaust. Of course, this car makes an amazing sound. The interior, it's right-hand drive. I actually haven't mentioned anything throughout the whole video about the driving position or anything, but it's a right-hand drive, probably a manual. Interior looks pretty detailed. The rear cargo bed is detailed too, but there's also a really weird casting change I don't really like. This is a casting change they recently did where they went ahead and made a little bit of the end of the bed metal so they could fit the rivet in there, but before it was completely plastic and the rivet kind of went under the plastic, and it looked a lot more realistic, and that's not really a good touch in this new retool of the Ute, but still, the fact that the car is back, and it is beautiful. It is a beautiful car. But that's it for the Ute. And that is all for today's video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my channel and all the other videos that I post. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter and check out my Drive Tribe account too. But that is all for today's video, guys. And goodbye.